Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with Drez and Huck.
You gonna use that?
Yeah. I want to break a nail. Oh.
That's right. It's cans today, baby.
Independence Day.
Brewsday Tuesday
+1.
with Drez and Huck. I am Drez, and Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz is here as usual. And it is a day late, but still, hell, I get the day off. I'm not about to come in and do, a Monday edition of Brewsday Tuesday. We'll bump it back and celebrate Independence Day, Brewsday Tuesday style.
On the 5th.
On the 5th, yeah.
With a 5th.
Did you bring it? Is that in the cooler too?
You never know.
Hey, man, bust it out if you want to. But
so it's America's holiday. It's Independence Day.
So
4th of July if you want, but I
yes,
prefer Independence Day.
You call it Independence Day over 4th of July?
Yeah, I always do.
Is that just a thing?
Yeah, it's a libertarian kind of thing.
Okay.
So anyway, we decided we would drink
the most American of American beers.
If we could. And we're not sure, so we're going to start. We bought Pabst Blue Ribbon.
We'll start with, this is, I know we usually do craft beers, but this is...
At some point in history, this was a craft beer.
Yeah. I'd say back in 1893 when it was selected as America's best. And but I will say this, I'll cheers to you, man.
Cheers to you, my friend.
And I hate to say it, but I don't find this one pouring in a glass worthy. Maybe we should, but I don't know. Whatever.
I got a glass here if you want me to look at it, but no, it's Pabst. And we're not hipsters, so we're just drinking it.
Yeah, here's the thing. All right, so
I'm gonna pour in a glass.
You're gonna pour it in the glass?
I am gonna pour in the glass.
Oh wow, look how clear that is.
Yeah,
maybe I should.
Hashtag filtered out
Hashtag
the butt.
filtered out the yin yang.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Really
that is
filtered.
It's like water.
It's so filtered.
But here I will say this. Pabst Blue Ribbon, and this is before the hipsters took it over. It was my go-to domestic. Like if I had and still to this day, if I have a preference of domestics, and you know what I mean by when I say domestic,
everybody knows.
Yeah, but if you're getting technical, craft beer is domestic, it's made in America, whatever. But the highly distributed beers you can get in any damn state, all of them,
any darn store, every grocery store,
they all got it.
Display.
Pabst Blue Ribbon is my go-to, and that's not because of the hipsters. Although I feel like they probably liked.
It's already working.
It was the appeal of it that the same. They probably had the same appeal as I did, because it's Pabst Blue Ribbon, man.
No,
PBR.
No. The appeal to hipsters, and I love hipsters. I look like one for Pete's sake. Is that it's like 25 cents. It's like $2 for a tall boy Pabst at a bar.
Well, that's
$1.50.
Well, F that. Well, the problem is the damn hipsters jacked the price up on the beer.
Yeah,
man.
It was 75 cents.
Yeah, I used to be able to get PBR a lot cheaper if those mofos didn't.
I need to interrupt you.
All right.
When I was in college in 1974
Here we go.
through 1976, we would go to
penny PBRs? Is that
no, not even PBR. We would go to the drugstore. I can't remember what the name of it was. It's a chain like CVS. It's not around anymore. And buy a case of red, white, and blue. This was PBR that didn't quite make the cut. For a case for 99 cents.
A whole case?
Yeah, a whole case.
Wow.
It was like really, really
That's
nasty.
quite the bargain.
And we would pour it into a 55-gallon Rubbermaid
trash
can that we absconded from the dining hall. We didn't even clean it.
And
we would throw the beers in there, and we would go over to the deli mart, and somebody would make a distraction, and we'd grab 5 bags of ice and run. It wasn't me. I was just watching from across the street.
Yeah, of course. You were the getaway driver.
Yeah, we didn't have cars. And then they pour the ice over it. We'd go up on top of Floyd Hall at Radford and drink them and throw the cans on the tennis courts until they came and yelled at us. So I think the statute of limitations is up on that.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, I'm probably good.
Hey, any Deli Mart employees that are listening, come on down here and make
the guy that had to clean off the tennis court.
Yeah.
After we threw all the crushed cans out there that we crushed on our head, by the way, on our forehead.
But I will say this, like PBR, like I said, this is my go-to. If I'm gonna have to drink a domestic, I'll grab it. I don't think it's as bad as the others, but it's also not as good as what I'm used to drinking these days.
It's okay. I'm drinking this. It's good. It's in a glass,
But
I feel like it might be.
The other thing I like about PBR, and I had to inform you about this, is this PBR commercial. Yeah. I'm using air quotes on this. We'll definitely throw it up on the social media. But
yeah, it'll be up there.
There's this guy, and I saw it years and years ago, and it's this dude. It says it's a PBR commercial. It's like a minute 30 of this guy just saying like, "My name is Thomas Rupert, and I'm an American citizen, and I drink PBR because I stimulate the economy." And
you
blah,
do that
blah, blah.
really well, by the way.
That's because I've watched it a million times, and I quote it anytime I drink PBR. Because you know what? What's good about PBR is it's the taste, but it's not drinkable. But that's what's good about it. It's like when I'm drinking Pabst.
He's doing the commercial.
When I'm drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon, it's like George Washington's actually going down my throat to fight the redcoats and the Brits and the Indians. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
It tastes like America in a can. America in a can, in my opinion.
And the other reason we picked this beer is it does have a red, white, blue can.
It is red, white, and blue. Blue.
Yeah.
Although the whole idea that it is American is somewhat up for debate. I know that in 2004, you can probably shed more light on this.
Yeah, I can. Okay, so
I know in 2014,
it was sold.
They said like got bought out by the Russians.
That's
right?
what they said.
Like them, Colt 45, Schlitz, and Old Milwaukee, if memory serves.
That's
I remember
correct.
watching a bit on Colbert about it. But
Pabst announced that it had completed the sale to Blue Ribbon Intermediate Holdings, and it's a partnership between American beer entrepreneur
he's not reading this off of his phone, by the way.
Eugene Casper and TSG Consumer Partners, a San Francisco-based private equity firm. So this guy Casper now, he's the Russian they talk about. They say, well, Russians bought Pabst. But he's been here since he was 6, and I guess if he has enough money, $70 million, he's probably over 50. So he's been here a while. So maybe
he's an American citizen.
Yeah, he's an American citizen. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But actually, I heard that they make this beer in Canada. Of course, Jez was yelling at me earlier because I said everything was from Canada.
Yeah.
I've been wrong
Not
before.
everything is from Canada.
A lot of things are.
A lot of good
but
stuff's
it's
from
polite.
Canada.
Polite stuff's from Canada.
Yeah. PBR is not
so that's
polite.
going on. But then they're saying that the other beer was Best Select, and then Pabst Select. And the current name comes from that's the name of this beer. It used to be Best Select, and then Pabst Select. And the current name comes from the blue ribbons tied around the bottleneck between 1882 and 1916. I'm thinking if you got to say your beer is a ribbon winner for one thing for like 25 years,
25? 1893. 1892
to 1916.
But what I'm saying is they're
they
still bragging
got it on
the
there.
world's
You're right.
Yeah.
For like 150 years.
Yeah, dude.
Calm down, man. The beer's not that good. Wait. Here, let's just go.
But
here.
I love that they hang their hat on that. It was
wanna
the
know
blue ribbon.
You want to know what the nutritional content is?
Oh
Yeah, let's go there. 144 calories. That's
for a can. That's not that bad for a light
That's
beer.
like an ultra.
Yeah, that's not bad.
12.8 grams of carbohydrates. That's bad for us fat boys.
Yeah, well.
4.74 alcohol by volume, so we can drink a lot of these. It's a session beer.
That's a super session beer. I could drink a whole case of this stuff.
Almost. Okay, so it's sold in Australia since 2012, China, Sweden, Canada.
Okay, now you're talking about stuff I don't care about.
Okay.
All right, so when it comes down to
so
it,
we need to untap it then.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, Pabst Blue Ribbon is my staple of a beer. It is my benchmark of beers.
Of crappy beer.
Not just it's just my benchmark of beer because let's be
fair.
It is the most generic.
I'm sorry, that was mean. It's your benchmark of American Pilsner.
That's what I'm saying. That's why most stuff. All right, so I'll go ahead and just
be professional here.
I'll just go ahead and give you my Untapped score. This is my Untapped score for Pabst Blue Ribbon, and you're going to think it's high. But
I might think you're high, but I know you're not.
Yeah, I'm just drunk off of Pabst Blue Ribbon, the half of this 4-point beer I've had so far.
4.74.
But I give Pabst Blue Ribbon a 3. And the reason I give it a 3 is because, to me, like I said, it is my benchmark. I know a lot of, maybe Bud Light is a benchmark, but to me, this is the domestic that I prefer. So it is, I guess, slightly above average, and the scale of Untapped, which is 1 through 5, and it can break down to a 0.25 decimal on it. Drez Drinks, by the way, is my handle. Huck's Beer Buzz is his. So technically, middle would be 2.5, correct?
Yeah.
But to me, 3 is because, well, back when they first started, it was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 would be middle of the road. So to me, 3 is still, in my head, that's still just average. And the reason I can rationalize still giving PBR a 3 versus a 2.5 is that I still think it is slightly above average because I think that, to me, it is the domestic that I prefer. So in my mind, it's slightly above average. The real basic domestic, which I would imagine is what you brought for the next beer that we're going to drink, because it's the most probably American of American beers. But that's why Pabst Blue Ribbon, I still love it. I still love quoting, saying that it tastes like tastes like George Washington is actually going down my throat to fight the redcoats and the engines.
Go George.
But Pabst Blue Ribbon, I almost want to take a little % off because of all the damn hipsters, but I'm not going to go there. You know what? It's a 3 in my book on Untapped.
All right. So you know what?
Chicken butt.
That too. 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah, because I'm judging the style. Of this style of beer, somebody gave me a Coors Banquet.
Ooh, fancy.
For free the other day. And I took a sip of it, and I went, you know what? I can't really drink this. But it being in a college town, the guy next to me said, well, I will. So I gave it to him.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair enough. But this is drinkable. You know?
Oh, no, it's definitely drinkable.
A lot of my people, family and friends, are not as well endowed in the wallet as I am. Mm-hmm. They drink a lot of this.
No, and that's the thing, is it doesn't break the bank. And I'm not going to lie, anytime I go to a NASCAR race, you bet your ass I'm buying 2 cases of PBR, and that's all I'm going to be drinking.
This is clean beer. This is a good clean beer.
Yeah, no.
It's well made.
To me, it's very American.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of, for a lager or Pilsner, I don't know. I'm not clear on which exactly it is. Probably should clarify that.
I don't even think they know what it is.
Yeah, but it's got, some of them have I don't know, almost I hate to say this, a moldy taste. This does not have that. This is a clear, crisp beer. It's like drinking iced tea with alcohol in it, which somebody should do if they haven't already. So there I am. I'm a 3.5 on the Pabst Blue Ribbon. 3.5 on the Pabst Blue Ribbon. You'll be surprised at what my score is on the other one that you have intimated.
We'll have to wait and find out on that one.
We'll have to wait.
All right, well, there you go. Pabst Blue Ribbons. I give it a 3 because to me it's my baseline. Huck over here gives it a little bit more juice, a 3.5 on the Untapped score.
Once we finished our beers before we finished our segment.
Yeah, usually we have to finish it up during the next song, but we crush these, man. It goes down like water. Let's be honest here. We'll take a quick break. We'll play a tune, and we'll be back with round 2 of Brewsday Tuesday right after this.